Hello everybody, welcome to this version of how to make your create assignment for the week 1 assignment. Here's what it is. You come down here to this thing. Hang on here for just a second. Let me just reduce the volume on Van Halen for 1 second, and then we'll come over here and click on create. When you click on that thing, it takes you to the MindTap platform wherein you're going to be recording. You click on this little plus thing down here and it'll bring up this video that you would be recording from your desktop, probably, unless you wanted to include yourself in the video. That's up to you. But you do the desktop thing there, and that takes you to your recording device. Then you're going to come over and click on whatever visual aid you're using. Just to give you a brief overview about what this assignment is going to ask you to do, and it'll tell you this in there. You're in a 2 to 5 minute video choosing 2 variables that you believe are related. I chose political ideology as my dependent variable and personality type as my independent variable. Those are just 2 examples. Hypothesize a relationship between them. I believe that the extroverted persons will be more politically conservative. Explain how you created your hypothesis. You went into the literature and you found that out. And then you're coming over here and you found an article or whatever, and you can use your research analysis as a sample article if you'd like. That's fine with me. So go into that tutorial if you need to know how to do that thing. Then you get together a research plan and methodology, which you're just briefly going to decide. You would say something along the lines of, hey, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to randomly select some people, which we will call a sample, a subset from the large group. And the sample will then give us information about persons in the population. And therefore, that is my research plan and my methodology. And it asks you questions like, which variables would you control? Obviously, you can only control the independent variable, which is the cause or the manipulated variable that produces an outcome, which we know to be the dependent variable. Well, we need about 30 observations, so say maybe 50 hypothetically, and then you would collect data to prove or disprove your hypothesis. Well, so that's what I did. I went out and I sampled these individuals. You won't actually do this. You can use an article where the data is already collected. This is how it lined up. We had 1 Marxist in the group. We had liberal Democrats numbering 14. We had moderate people numbering 26. We had conservative Republicans numbering 38. And 1 fascist, giving us a sample size of 80. And we wanted to know how that was going to shake down for our purposes. And so what we did was we created a graph of that little data set there that showed us that the introverts and the extroverts are shown in this top bar here, and that would be the total persons that are introverted and extroverted, about 31, and what did we say, 36 or so of those introverts. There's only 1 fascist, so that's very small representation there. Conservative Republican, we can see how the introverts and extroverts shook down, and obviously the extroverts are way more numerous in the conservative Republican category. In the moderate category, the extroverts are more numerous, but look, the liberal Democrats are turning out to be a bunch of introverts. So that's how I set up my study, that's how I'm explaining it to you, and that's how I created my video. I want you to do the same. I want you to comment on this video. I want, if you want, I mean, it's not really an assignment, but I want you to comment in the discussion area of your D2L assignment on the other individuals' various creations, video creations. And so that's the discussion on the introduction video, which is your week 1 thing. You've already used that tool to introduce yourself to the class. Now you're using it to critique, comment on other person's video presentation. Now, let's say just for a minute, for example, you're in your Cengage MindTap format and you're ready to record your video for the first time. You click on the plus and you tell the thing that you want the webcam, which is up here, and you want the desktop. Now, you might not want the webcam on there. You don't have to, but you certainly want the desktop. Either way, you go to record video. And so then it says it's waiting for the camera and it's waiting for the desktop. It's asking you if you can use your microphone and your camera, so you say allow. So here we are allowing ourselves to, and it's failed to get the desktop screen. And you're going, whoa, what is that supposed to mean? Even if you try again, you're going, no, it's not getting it. That means you got to do something. And here's what you got to do. You got to click your new tab, and you're going to come over here and go to, you're just going to type these words in here, Bongo, share screen, extension. And when you do that, you'll get some links. You don't want to do your first link here, but you do want to do your second link. And that's what you want to do. And it's going to ask you if you want to download this thing. And you're going to say, yeah, I do. So you click Add to Chrome, assuming you're using Chrome. And then you go, is this going to be okay with you if you do this? And you go, sure. I trust Batch. I trust everybody else that's associated with this whole thing. It's a beautiful circumstance. So then you get it. And then, of course, it's going to ask you a question up here. And it's going to say, where's the effect that it has been added to Chrome? Use this extension by clicking on this icon. And manage your extensions by clicking extensions in the Tools menu. So you click on the icon, and it doesn't do what you wanted to do. But you're going to ask yourself, now is this thing going to do exactly what I want to do? And you're going to go, yeah. And then you're going to come over here and go, so I'm supposed to go to this thing now and ascertain if it is actually doing what I want it to do. And you're saying, I want to add this extension to Chrome. And so you're doing it. And then you're saying, read all the change data and all that other stuff. You say, sure, it's no problem. I trust Batch. And then you're going to go this way, and then so it's been added to Chrome again, as if it wasn't already. But it doesn't matter, because all you're coming over here is doing is trying to function in today's society. Now let's try it again. And it's going to come over here, and it's going to try to get that thing. And what we want to do, of course, is get it waiting for the desktop, is what this is happening. And you're saying, hold the bones. Now, you've added the extension to Chrome, but you have to come over here and clear your data first. So you come up here to these three little dots, and you go into this thing and say, I need to go to More Tools, and the first thing I need to do is clear my browsing data. So you're going to clear your browsing data, and it's going to ask you, what exactly do you want to clear out of here? Here's what you want to clear out of here. Content, hosted app data. You don't want that. You're not clearing that. And you're not clearing the auto form thing. You're only clearing cookies and cached. So that's what you're going to clear, the cookies and the cached. Well, you can clear this thing if you don't want to, and you're good. Then you clear the data, and it clears the cookies and cached. And by now, you may find yourself ready to rock. So let's just see if we are. We're coming over here now, and we're getting back into MindTap by Cengage, and we're saying, I'm fixing to record my thing. And so I'm recording it right here, the webcam and the desktop, record video, and here it comes. So when you've done that, you're going to come over now and say, this is great because I clicked on the plus after I've closed out all the windows, refreshed everything. This time when I go to do the desktop, it has the thing right there for me. And now I can record the desktop. I can share the whole screen and go the whole way around recording my video. And that's how you're going to do it. So if you need if you need to get this thing sorted out, go ahead and do it. And then the Bongo screen share is sharing your screen with Cengage, and then that means it's recording in progress, theoretically. Call me if you have trouble. See you then. Bye-bye. This is how we interact in the class. All 5 of us, we interact that way. So that's going to be very highly cool. So, have no fear. Just create a video, watch a video, enjoy your videos, and thanks for tuning in to the Batch 2L Network once again. I will see you next time around. Good luck and take it easy. Bye-bye.